Every time I see this crab and callaloo trini dish come across my timeline, my mouth literally waters. The torture ends today. Let's go ahead and make it. Let's take a quick look at the ingredients. Today I'll be using snow crab legs and jumbo shrimp. I already washed it up in some lemon juice, and here I'll be using some Cantonese spinach at the bottom and some baby spinach. I also have some coconut milk, some bell peppers, onion, garlic, ginger. I have my herbs, scallion, thyme, parsley, some culantro or shadow benny. I have okra, pumpkin, carrots, and for my seasoning, I have some seasoned salt, chicken bouillon, complete seasoning, black pepper, and some mushroom seasoning. Feel free to use whatever seasoning you like. Here, I will season my seafood using some Old Bay and some fresh green seasoning. That's it. You don't ever want to over season your seafood. So we'll set that to the side, and here to a preheated pot, I will add some oil in with my aromatics. Allow those to saute for about, let's say, 3 to 4 minutes or so. We just want to release all the flavors before proceeding to the next step. Next, we'll add a pumpkin, carrot, and the okra, and we will just give it a toss and allow it to go for about 2 minutes or so. Now in with our coconut milk. You want to add that as well as your seasoning. Here you can taste and adjust the seasoning to suit your own preference. And we will allow this to come up to a simmer before adding the spinach. Here we will add our spinach, and I will add this in 2 batches because, you know, it won't fit all into the pot. So we'll add that in, cover it, and allow it to wilt, and then add the next batch. Now that I have all my spinach in the pot, I will go ahead and just give it a real good toss and make sure it is nicely submerged in the coconut milk. I will add 1 hot pepper here to steam, and I will cover this and allow it to simmer on medium-low heat until all those ingredients are nice and tender. Once it is tender, this is how it should be looking. I will now remove that pepper because I don't want it to pop in here. And I will go in with my immersion blender. If you have a swizzle stick, you know, one of those things that you make dal with, you can use that instead. But I will use my immersion blender and just blend this just a little bit. I don't want it too smooth. I want to leave a bit of texture. And you know what this reminds me of? Our Guyanese version of gun oil or corn soup. The only difference is we add corn to ours instead of crab. So once I was done, this is the texture that I like. So now I'll go ahead and add my seafood in here, my crab and my shrimp. I will add it in and let it simmer on low heat for about 5 minutes or so. You know, seafood don't take a long time to cook. So yeah, that's basically it. So at this point, it is all done, and we can now plate this up and enjoy. My mouth is literally watering for this, I'm telling you. It looks so good. So this is usually paired with other sides like macaroni pie, baked chicken, whatever you want to add. You know, I see the trinis usually paired with something else, but I didn't want any distractions on my plate. I just wanted to enjoy this by itself. That's why I added the shrimp, and I had it with some rice, and it was chef's kiss. I enjoy this. When I tell you, this is the best Trinidad dish I ever tasted. Like, I thought doubles was my favorite, but this took it to another level. It is amazing. You guys should give it a try. I will leave all the ingredients and the measurements that I use in my description or the caption, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching and enjoy.